Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. It means the world to me that you're here, so thank you. I'm just filming loads of videos. I don't know why. I just feel inspired right now to film these videos, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just sat, like, there's fields and trees for miles, and I'm literally kind of in a pathway. Like, if you look there, there's a path. Here's a path. Here's a path. Sorry, I'm just eating and there's bits stuck in my teeth, so that's why I'm like making weird faces. And I'm in the middle of this like area where all the pathways kind of meet. So yeah, just sat here really enjoying being in nature a lot. Yeah, I wanted to speak about conspiracy theories. I'm not going to go into all the conspiracy theories, but again, this was inspired by a video response I did to Tim Shieff and his London Real interview with Brian Rose. I uploaded it and then took it down because I didn't really plan it. I didn't really plan it very well, and I just felt like it was way too long, and there were things in there that just could have been just taken out of context and blah, 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 blah. So, conspiracy theories. There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there that are not conspiracy theories. They're actually true, like a lot, right? And I think if you go down the rabbit hole, you will establish that the world isn't quite what it seems, and can be really, really hard pill to swallow. There's certain conspiracies that are it's just crazy. There's so much information. Like, obviously, I feel like we're coming into the transformation age, but we've been in the information age, and like, there's information at our fingertips. At the click of a button, we can discover anything we want. There's so much information, and there's also so much misinformation, and there's people with different agendas, and I feel like it's really important to question everything, even the conspiracy theories, because yes, even though a lot of the conspiracy theories are true, that doesn't mean they're all true. And it can be very difficult, because you can come into a space where you feel like you can't trust anything, you can't trust anyone other than yourself, like you can't trust anything, and you can stay in this space of fear. And this is honestly where I think Tim is at, unfortunately, which is why, like, he kind of throws the baby out with the bathwater with a lot of things. Like, I'm just standing up because I've been sitting down for a while. Like, he throws the baby out with the bathwater when it comes to pharmaceuticals, when it comes to science. Like, yes, I know science is always changing and evolving, but there is certain science that is just fact, right? It's just fact. Oh, I've got a spider on me. Hold on. Hello. Oh, he's gone on the floor. Yeah, and so I get it, right? I'm a herbalist and a naturopath. Like, I'm certified herbalist and naturopath. Went to the College of Naturopathic Medicine for 5 years, and I researched the pharmaceutical industry. I knew people who used to work for the pharmaceutical industries who did like research and stuff, and like, it's corrupt. Yes, there is a lot of corruption. However, that doesn't mean that a course of antibiotics is going to kill you. Like, our bodies are pretty darn equipped to deal with that. It doesn't mean that all medicine is bad, like all pharmaceutical medicine is bad. It doesn't mean that everybody has this agenda. It doesn't mean that, do you know what I mean? You can't tar everything with the same brush. And again, like with Tim, like the kind of, I get it, right? I get where he's coming from when it comes to like science is always changing and yada yada yada, but there are facts as well. Ooh, a little butterfly. You can't just dismiss it. You can't just dismiss the facts. And like, I get it. You don't want to just treat the symptoms. You want to get to the roots. You want to treat the roots. You want to like fully heal. You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater when it comes to science, when it comes to pharmaceuticals. And I'm saying that as a freaking naturopath and a herbalist, because sometimes it is beneficial to have a course of antibiotics. I had a course of antibiotics when I was in Thailand because I had a bacterial gut infection, and nothing was gonna get rid of it, and I was in a lot of pain, and I lost a lot of weight, and I lost a lot of fluids. I had to go to hospital on a drip and have antibiotics, and that was fine, and my body dealt with it. And it's like, it's how you respond to that and what you do afterwards to help your body come back to harmony. Don't be afraid of things, you know, like don't live your life from a space of fear, because like you don't need to do that. Yeah, obviously, like if you can try the natural approach, do that first. Also, as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I love Joe Dispenza, neuroplasticity, reprogramming your mind and your body. Totally, yes. And I do think sometimes it's okay to have pharmaceuticals. It's okay to trust science when it's like clear, undisputed science. You know, just my opinions. And also the other thing is, when you get into conspiracies, you've got to be careful not to then close your mind, because people who like free thinkers, obviously they're going to get into conspiracy theories, and you know, they view themselves as open-minded free thinkers, but you have to be careful not to then get trapped in the box of all conspiracies are true, because then that's not free thinking, is it? And that can happen once you get in that whole scene. You go down the rabbit hole. It's a freaking rabbit warren, and sometimes it feels like there's no way out, and it's like you think everything is true, and it's not. There's all different kind of agendas going on. There's also a lot of purposely driven confusion happening. So yeah, it's understandable that you can feel like, oh, I can't trust anybody, and all conspiracies are real, are true, and all pharmaceuticals are bad, and all science is BS because of the corruption. But that is not the case. And I do believe that you have to listen to your own body as well. But when it comes to, okay, so Tim Shieff, for instance, had help handed to him on a plate, but refused to take it, and chose to eat animals again instead. That's not even going to cure him. That's not going to treat the roots either. I can't imagine he's feeling good, but he says he is. I mean, I want him to be well. I would rather he be well on a balanced vegan diet, you know? And I feel like he can be. I feel like he just did some silly things that didn't really do him any favors. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, my view on the whole conspiracy thing is just don't get in too deep, my friends, because don't get in too deep to it, because it can really mess you up. And I feel like maybe Tim has kind of got in a little bit too deep. Got a bit over his head there. Oh, this is so nice here. Look, I'm standing under this oak tree, just letting the sun come through. Oh, it's just beautiful. I just love it here. Sorry if you can hear loads of noise in the background. There's an aeroplane, I don't know what it is. Some sort of lawnmower still. motorbike was coming around the fields, or a quad bike or something. It's quite a noisy little spot that I found to film these videos. Not the best, sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, this is my thoughts on conspiracy theories. I mean, I am like pretty into them, to be honest. I follow certain people online. Now and then I'll have a look. I know certain things are true, and it's very disturbing. And I know that money and power and maybe even religion plays a big role in certain things. And it's very sad. It's very, very sad. But I feel like we can rise above that. Don't get caught in the conspiracy trap where you feel helpless, where you can't trust anyone, where you're living in fear. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Like, come back into the present moment. Go out in nature. If you're in that space, get outside. Go and connect with trees, plants. Just go and see wildlife. Like, animals are amazing at grounding you and like bringing you back into the present moment. And trust in nature, like trust in the trees, trust in the animals, trust in yourself, okay? Like, nothing has a hold over you. We're very powerful beings, and our beliefs really do matter. So choose to believe that you are protected, not even protected because you don't need to be protected, but choose to believe in your power, and don't let these things cause you to feel helpless. Instead, allow them to fuel you to be the best version of yourself, and express that as often as you can. That's my advice around this. I'm going to go now because this is really long. I don't know if I'm making sense because I'm rambling. I need to head home now, so I'm going to love you and leave you. And I hope you have an amazing day. And I will see you in my next video. I love you lots. Bye.